Alrighty guys, so before I get this pack out video started, I just wanted to lay out some of the things that I have a pretty good feeling people are going to be asking about. One, if it was only a 300 yard drag, why didn't I just drag it? 300 yards is the line of sight as the crow flies. That's straight downhill. I think there's like I want to say about 500-foot elevation climb. And it's not just a straight hill. If California has hills that are like, you go off the edge, it goes down, you get into a little drainage, comes back up a little bit, goes back down, goes back a little bit, flattens out, goes down, comes up a little, and then you get to the car. But where I'm parked, it's right over another little hill that's a straight cliff drop. So I mean, that's why the pig is off at the end of the video, because when I got back there, I was not gonna just get on my ass and slide down. So I took the pig off and then I just let him drop the last 15 feet straight downhill, and then I went down with the pig so that I don't get hurt. But yeah, so yeah, the distance is 300 yards as a crow flies. But the distance I had to walk was, I have a game trail that I follow. It makes about 600, and I mapped it out. It takes about 600 and something yards. Basically, I make a loop, goes downhill a little bit, goes down to like a pretty steep drainage, go into the drainage, flattens out, and you go down to another little drainage, and you gotta come back up. It's the same thing, but it's just instead of going straight down to where if I was to drag something, I can't actually drag over it. But if I walked it, I could. So being last light, I decided to take the safe route, which is a little longer. Also helps me out because then I get to test out the bag myself. So that's why I packed it out instead of dragging it out. It's a lot easier to just pack it out. The next thing is barbed wire fence everywhere. I'm telling you guys, it's not private. These are all public land hunts. I typically don't post much private land hunting on my channel. If I do post private, it's got to be special circumstances. For example, like that one, there's a couple videos I posted, was when the zone that I was hunting, National Forest, was all closed. So I had to get onto private property. BLM just wasn't doing it. So yeah, if it's not special circumstances, I usually don't post private property hunts because I know that a lot of people out there, you don't have access to private property, and getting out of your comfort zone to help people out and asking permission or getting permission to hunt private property, it's a little difficult. I understand that. So that's why I try to keep all my private property hunts off my channel. I try to keep my channel strictly public to where anybody and everybody can do it, because I'm like the rest of everybody here. 9 to 5 workers, minimum wage. Well, I shouldn't say minimum wage, but yeah, it's daily life. I don't make that extra buck doing stuff. I just want to show you guys how to do it, and so showing that if I can do it, you guys can do it, because we're in the same boat. Yeah. So California, barbed wire fence everywhere on public land. People out of state who don't understand why it's like that. It's because our public lands, I'm pretty sure you guys have the same problem. You guys have the same opportunities as well. You're allowed to release your livestock out there. It comes with risk. You release your livestock into public land, national forest. They feed, so you don't have to pay for the feed. But, it comes at a price. There's mountain lions, there's coyotes, stuff like that that's going to kill and bears, obviously, that's going to kill your livestock. I talked to a couple of the ranch handlers. They say that they lose, on average, about 3 or 4 cows a year. But it's still worth it. It saves on the feed cost. But that's why there's barbed wire all over the place. A lot of these public land hunts, you're going to see barbed wire fence. It doesn't mean it's private. It's because California has barbed wire fence up for cattle for public land use. So yeah. See, what else is there? I think that's it. Those are the 2 main questions that I know that people are going to ask me. So yeah. And for all you Californians, I'm hunting D7. This is public land. It's a small unit. There's a lot of deer, a lot of pigs, a lot of coyotes. Very few cats or predators, so it's a good place for me to hunt. So yeah, with that being said, enjoy the video. Pack out didn't go as I planned, and hopefully Spika help me out here. All right, Spika, this is for you guys. Now, this will be my first official pack out with it. I have no idea how heavy this dang pig is, but I don't want to drag him. I'm just gonna use the pack out system and take him out there. It's gonna be easier than hauling him 300 yards. I'd rather just walk out 300 yards. No blood, no guts. I'm down. This will be the last cutaway, I promise. Why not gut? Why not gut it? If you're Asian, you're gonna understand this. I'm pretty sure some Mexicans might understand this. I'm not trying to be racist. It's just we're the more common ethnicity out there that eats pigs the way we do. So I had called in reinforcements to help me track a deer because I had actually shot a deer that night, and I couldn't find it. So I had called in reinforcements. So I wasn't sure if they wanted the pig whole or if they wanted it in chunks. If it was up to me, or if I knew that I was the only one packing it out, I would have just cut it up, left everything, guts, skin, everything, just did a straight pack out. But because I had friends coming over to help me, I know that they like to eat the pig with the skin on. Basically, what we do is you basically don't cut it, and you only do it if you're close enough to the road or the parking lot so that you can drag the pig out whole. We would typically scorch or boil pour boiling water over the skin, scrape off all the hair. If you pour boiling water and you scrape the hair off, the roots and everything comes out, so there's no hair in there. If you just scald it, and there's a bunch of the hair roots in there. So yeah, I wasn't sure what they wanted to do, so I decided I'm just gonna pack the whole thing out, no guts. That's the reason why I did it. Now onto the video. No more cutouts, I promise.
Be good practice so that when I do need to use it, I actually know how to use it. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna just throw the whole pig on top and strap him down. Ass in first. Thanks. Now that he's on the pack, to the bottom of the pack, what you do now is you throw this guy over him, kind of like that, and you strap it in. I've never done this. This is my first time trying this out. Okay. Throw the lid on. The lid will prevent the head from hitting me. At least that's the hope. Oops. Oh, I used the wrong straps. No wonder. I knew there was something kind of weird about that. Okay, let's fix that. Like I said, guys, practice makes perfect, right? I strapped it wrong. Come on, buddy. What am I doing wrong here? I'm doing this wrong. And this one gets undone. Okay, that's what I did. Okay. That's complicated, but I figured it out. So that matters, right? I think it's this one. Yeah. I think that's how it goes. Now where is... Oh. I'll be honest here, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, this one goes right here. And where's this guy? Where the hell did it go? There it is. It's a... I'm still trying to figure it out. It's my first time using this pack, like I said. So I'm as new to this as anybody else. And I've never actually packed anything big out of this, so I think I figured it out. Okay. I think that's it right there. And then this clips onto here. Switch that up. Switch that up. And I think we're good to go. Last bit is put this away. This is what I mean by put it on kind of like a bench. See that? Now I'm not squatting, I'm sitting, so I'm gonna have to just do it. I know what I'm missing. See, the thing is, these bags, they're not designed to be doing this. They're designed to keep the meat right in your pack, not hanging off like that. So next up is clip this together. Moment of truth. Is this gonna work? Or is it gonna fall apart? Oh. Alright, I think that's gonna work. Oh, that's not good. Spika, come on, man. $400 bag. Did you guys hear that? The bag ripped. But for the most part, it seems to be working. This isn't that. This is pretty bad. I think the pig's probably 80 pounds, maybe a little more. He's heavy as heck. It would be better if, you see how he's kind of hanging off? He should be flush to my back. So yeah, I'll just see you guys at the car. It didn't make it, Spika. It'd be nice if you guys could do something about it, but these straps popped off on me, both sides. Yep, both sides. Where's the other side? Both sides popped off on me. You see that? That pig was not that heavy. It's a small pig. It's a medium size, not even a medium size. I would say this is not even an average size pig. It's pretty small. I mean, he's not. He's definitely not the biggest pig, but he's not the smallest pig. He's pretty small. For reference, he's a pretty small pig. He's the size of the bag, basically. And it ripped both the straps. Imagine if I was doing a backcountry pack out. Thank goodness I was able to experiment with it before I actually took it out. But at the same time, I had these backup straps on it, like holding the head back to right here. So I have no idea why this would even break, but it broke. I was still able to get the pig to the car, thankfully, but yeah, the bag broke. Didn't even make it to the car.